speaking of blurred lines, this Emily Ratajkowski was making that blurred line videos with Robin Thicke and came out yesterday and said that he grabbed her bare breast while they were filming the blurred lines video.
It was there.
The Sunday Times of London reported in a forthcoming story the song and sexy video, including a raunchy web-only version, which I watched a few minutes ago to do some research.
Is it really raunchy?
It's Robin and Farrell and is it T.I.?
Yeah.
Are singing. They're just standing there. They've got glasses on and they're singing. And there's these three just topless women that just constantly walk and they're holding their fingers and they're biting their fingers and they're rubbing up against the guys and he's smoking a cigarette. And you should watch the video. I mean, it's that they have
their
it's not
tops
pornographic,
off.
but
it's that they have their tops off. And
and they're wearing see-through bottoms, so it looks like they're almost totally naked.
Okay.
And it's been seen 80 trillion times. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I felt the coolness and foreignness of a stranger's hands cupping my bare breast from behind. I instinctively moved away, looked back at Robin Thicke in her book, in another book called My Body, which is to be released next month. She went on to say that he looked or appeared that he had had a couple of drinks before they did it. She said she initially enjoyed the shoot, according to the report, but then Thicke, apparently drunk, began to behave boorishly. He smiled a goofy grin and stumbled backward, his eyes concealed behind his sunglasses. My head turned into the darkness behind the set. The director, Diane Martle's voice cracked, and she yelled out, "Are you okay?" I pushed my chin forward, struggled, avoiding eye contact, feeling the heat of humiliation pump through my body. I didn't react, not really, not like I should have. I remember the moment he grabbed my breast, one in each hand. He was standing behind her as they were both in profile. I screamed in my very aggressive Brooklyn voice, "What the F are you doing? That's it. The shoot is over."
I love it with the Brooklyn voice.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think he would have done it had he been sober. Yeah, he would have.
Maybe not.
Probably.
No, he probably needed it. He needed to be disinhibited. See, like, that's the thing. Now, are you going to call that pork chop underwear moment or no?
That's the first thing I thought of. It's being shot. And again, we're good guys here. But again, pork chop underwear. If you put a guy in a room, listen, how many bachelor parties have you been to?
I've been to, but that's not a bachelor party. I'm aware. Listen,
I know, but there's also rules on a bachelor party.
Yeah, no touching.
No touching. Now, obviously we know there is touching,
right? And
it usually involves some cash.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing.
That makes me uncomfortable. I will sit there and I won't touch, I won't do anything. But I've also seen grabbers and they're moving around. Stop now, because they're making $1,000 for the night. So again, this is at a different level because it's a celebrity and it is a film shoot.
Yes.
But again,
see, that's what I'm arguing. Okay, that's the only listen. To me, that's the big difference that makes this not pork chop underwear. This is not a porn movie, right? So there is no in the script. It doesn't say Robin comes up behind and grabs her breast. Okay, so that's first. Second, I mean, I don't know. Who knows what the way the contract was written and all that kind of stuff. But just because they're topless in this, and there is an intention to be topless, it's part of the video, right?
Absolutely.
It's almost, you know what it is? I've always wondered this. You see celebrities, they got love scenes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times they'll have people, they get everybody off set.
We haven't seen that lawsuit yet.
Well, that's what
which is really surprising.
Don't you think? Because
it really is, because you got two people who are naked and they're performing an intimate
more
moment
so than this
on scene, but we've never seen any female or male say it got really uncomfortable for me and something happened that I didn't want to happen.
Not.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Actors Guild. I'm sure it's happened,
right?
Because we've seen people that have played lovers on TV and movies actually fall in love. I don't know. This is one of those things where, as a guy,
I know
this always gets us in trouble. We can never say she should have saw it coming. But if you're going to be walking around topless, and again, it's a shoot, and I'm not saying it's right.
No. But
I'm not condoning it. But
it's a shoot.
But there are idiots out there.
Like Robin Thicke, who got drunk.
Yeah.
Or who got intoxicated. Now I hear all the time, you hear that in order to perform, a lot of them have to get just take the edge off. But see, that's one of those ones where you're Robin Thicke, it's part of the production, you got your glasses on, you've had a couple drinks, you're supposed to be a professional. they should be able to walk past you as part of the production, doing their dance, and you should not be able to. You should be able to control your impulse.
Yeah,
that's just
absolutely.
It's
absolutely,
and particularly at that level, it ain't a bachelor party.
Yeah,
I understand the bachelor party, right? Because guys just lose it, and God, I've seen, and you've been.
It's just, I mean,
it's so. I don't know what it is. It's like, besides treating women like a piece of meat, it's really embarrassing.
Maybe this is me coming out because I'm surprised. I know models do nude shoots all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a model that's ever not done a nude shoot. I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. It's part of the beauty. It's part of the anatomy. It's part of the body. Any model I've ever seen has done a nude shot somewhere. Every one of them. And so it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. It's just bizarre to me that women feel so good or so comfortable being in that situation around men in a video. It's just weird to me.
No, but see, I bet you they don't feel. I mean,
it's a strip club. That's your job.
Right.
That's something different because you're used to it. You do it all the time. You're used to being naked.
I don't think they feel comfortable. I don't think they feel. I mean, listen, they
didn't look like they didn't feel uncomfortable. And again, it was yeah. But
I'll bet you.
When they make the phone call and she's world renowned.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, we're going to shoot this video.
Well, she makes a decision.
And you're going to be topless the entire video. And you're just going to shoot. And this thing probably was shot over 6 or 7 hours.
Yes.
So you're just going to walk around naked and you're going to bite your finger and you're going to look sexy and you're going to bite your lip and all those things.
Comfortable being not having her top on.
Yeah, for 6 hours. Yeah. Around 3 dudes. But I mean, again, it's a job. It's a job.
It's the male model.
It's a job.
It's the male model for the art class.
Yeah.
Who stands there naked.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. It's just weird that
Come on, Robin. Plus, he's kind of slimy. Come on, your dad was a great Canadian.
Yeah, I mean, because we know sex sells, and if I posted a picture or a video of you and I doing the show, and we had 3 topless women sitting here right now, we would get a ton of views.
Yeah,
but I mean, we have morals.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of like. And I'm single. You're not. But if you were single, we could have a naked woman sitting here for the next 45 minutes and probably get more views than we've ever gotten on our YouTube channel, which, by the way, you can subscribe, or on Facebook, and it would go through the roof. We'd have 55,000 people watching right now if I had a beautiful woman standing here naked. But, I mean, I don't need to do that in order to get viewership. And for Robin Thicke,
exactly,
to feel like he's got to do a video. Now, it was a cool video, and the music was kind of playing into it. And I kind of look at Pharrell Williams, who I like.
Yeah.
Mr. Happy. I hate that song.
Everybody
but I'm like, why were you part of this? Because it kind of brings him down, too. The fact that you had a creepy friend of yours cupping on his breast.
Well, that's the whole,
I don't know.